Last February, the governor of Texas proposed that the state's university system develop a four-year degree that costs just $10,000. While some online diploma mills offer inexpensive degrees, the idea of offering a quality degree from a public higher education institution at that price is generating a great deal of attention and skepticism. Here to talk about it is Peter Kerwin from the Rhode Island Higher Education Assistance Authority. Good morning.
Good morning, Courtney.
I'm fascinated by this topic because $10,000 seems like peanuts compared to what everybody's paying now. What's the likelihood of this going forward?
Well, you know, that's tough to measure. I mean, you know, the governor kind of threw it out there in his State of the State address, and it's actually based on an idea that a challenge that Bill Gates made at a higher ed conference last summer, where he went in and said to folks there, you know, with everything happening in technology, you can really leverage those changes in order to bring down the cost of degrees. And he wasn't talking a $20,000 or even a $10,000 degree. He's talking a $2,000 degree. So, I mean, you know, Perry kind of made this big statement in his State of the State. I mean, it's one of those, he called it a big Texas-style solution to the problem of bringing down the cost of higher education. And it does have that kind of man in the moon, you know, send a man to the moon quality to it. It's the question is, you know, can you really balance the issue of cost and access while providing a quality degree, something that, you know, has a meaning and value for the students who are getting it at that price point? I mean, some people have likened it to going to a big steakhouse, you know, and telling them, well, we want you to offer a $1 hamburger. Well, sure, they can do it. But do their customers want it? Is it the best thing they can do? Obviously, you know, that's the question here.
I think quality is definitely the key word. What are some other details emerging on this, though?
Well, just to set the picture, I mean, in Texas right now, in terms of getting a degree from a four-year institution, the cost of that is the cheapest one you can get is $18,000. Now, the statewide average for those four-year institutions, public institutions, is $26,500. So they've really got some work to do.
Yeah.
The idea is they're not going to offer it at every institution, and it's not going to be available for every major. It's more along the lines of let's offer it for certain very popular majors, let's incorporate some online learning, incorporate open source video lectures and textbooks, let's use social media as a way for guidance counselors to work with students that way. That they're also looking at other options, you know, just to make it easier to utilize technology to help bring down that price point.
Well, that makes sense, though. I think incorporating all of those things for sure can help bring costs down. So
it does, and it's going to be interesting to watch because if Texas can do this, a lot of other states are going to have to start looking at it as well.
All right. Well, I know you will keep us informed, of
Absolutely.
course, of all things education. Thanks, Peter, so much. And for more information from College Bound Fund, you can head to foxprovidence.com.